there's two ways to do things. There's brains and there's balls. And you know, the first part of Pepper's career is all ball bag, all just unload all your artillery for it. Give everyone everything you got all time. That's how we made a name with our live show. That's why people, till we're 100 years old, you know, older than the Rolling Stones, are going to be at the shows, and they're going to be trying to rage too, because they realize they're the fuel for us. But we give and they give everything. We've always done that.
But we kind of hit a wall. And the deal was, we were hitting pavement so hard. We were touring a ridiculous amount. We were touring 215 to 220 days a year.
Because when you get to that stage where you're like coasting through stuff, and like we did for maybe a few years after our last album, Pink Crustaceans album, it's like, you know, you do that and you kind of start like losing attention to detail and whatnot. Stuff starts falling through the cracks.
So when the break kind of happened, it marked the end of a period for us as a band, and actually it ended up being definitely an end, marked an end for us personally too. There were personal tragedies within some of our family members. There were, you know, relationships shattered.
So after that, we decided to take a break from the studio, actually start living life, you know, traveling on our own, doing our stuff. And so we all got re-energized to be together again, play music again. That's where this album differs. Instead of going on the road, you have 3 weeks or 4 weeks to make a record, wrap it up, go back on the road. This was not the case. We took 3 years out of our life to make this record.
Are you really just a runaround girl, drinking, dancing? Yes, it's working. I really hope you come around, girl, because I'm the one who gives you so much, so much. You're giving me the run.
Instead of just kind of throwing them together and, yeah, it sounds good, let's do it. We got to think about it. We got to tinker with it and go bigger. So the sound is really crisp, really warm, and especially Assad's drums, oh my God. I just feel like sometimes I'll be listening to the record, I'll look over at him just to see if he's the same guy that I remember before, because not only is he a great drummer, but what he was going after in the studio and his big, huge tones, like that's some of the best drums that, it sounds like John Bonham's drums from Led Zeppelin to me. They're huge and they're haunting and they're driving. It almost feels like when he starts playing, you're afraid to stop dancing, because this monster, this wall is gonna collapse on you if you can't. You're just taken away by it. And that's real invigorating to put your parts over too, so.
And you know, that's what I was like, you know, talking about just being such a more well-oiled machine in the whole 2.0 era, or whatever you want to call it. You know, it's just you can just function better and just being the masters of our own destiny. You know, it's an exciting thing.